Number 8 finished. How are you feeling?
I'm dead.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm like, should I do another one? So this is lap 2 of a all-day run that I'm doing in Shenzhen in Shekou. I'm holding the camera just with my hand for this time. This is the Shekou area of Shenzhen, which is a coastal community. Lots of expats live here, although not as many as there used to be. And this place here is known as Peninsula. It's a pretty high-end area. So what I'm doing today is I'm doing an ultra marathon basically. It's called a Backyard Ultra, and it is a lapse of 6.7 kilometers every hour on the hour till I drop. So I'm looking at doing at least 7, which will bring me over a marathon distance into an ultra, and I don't know, I'll see how I feel after that. I wouldn't mind trying to do 12 of them, which would be about 80 kilometers, and yeah, see how I feel after that. So it's a nice place here. We're heading towards sort of more downtown Shenzhen here, and on the right hand side, on the other side of the water there, is Hong Kong. That's Hong Kong New Territories. So this is very close to Hong Kong. Today's a Sunday. It's the day after Chinese New Year, so right now is officially the Year of the Dragon. There's quite a lot of people here waking up late. There were some people running with me earlier, but there's some that are arriving later. It's pretty casual because I'll be here all day, and people are kind of coming and going as they please. This is a good spot for this kind of run because it stops and starts at a point where there's a guard who's happy to look after my bags, and there's a shop there so I can buy drinks and whatever else. I go to the end here, and there's lots of toilets along the way too, which of course is handy. Still pretty quiet and sleepy. Right now is about 10:05 in the morning. There's some fishermen out, but not a lot of other people. Beautiful day. So when Shenzhen was first kind of conceived as a new city, there was about 60,000 people living here. That was in the 80s, and since then, over the past, what is it, 30 or 40 years, it's gone from 60,000 people to about 15 million people. Hi, I'm doing my second lap now. I'll keep going. So are you going to do any more?
No.
Oh, really? Okay, well, great to meet you. Okay, bye. See you next time. Very friendly. I've never met them before today, but they wanted to join in. But they arrived late, and they, as you can hear, need to go home to their kids now. It's alright, still nice to make some new friends. So anyway, Shenzhen, it was going to be a new economy free trade zone. It was set up as a free trade zone initially to encourage companies to come here, and oh boy, they did. But this corner of Shenzhen itself is huge, but this little corner was kind of made as the place for expat foreign workers to come and work and operate from. And in those days, they were mostly engineers, people involved in industry, whether it was electronics or oil or lots of other things like that. This was the place to live. Since then, China has slowly weaned itself off the need for foreign engineers because they've been training their own citizens up for that, and as a result of that, there are less and less of those kind of expat workers. But at the same time, the Chinese education system has had a almost insatiable appetite for teaching kids English, and there has been a lot of other international foreign native English speaking people and other people who can speak English to come to here to be teachers. Not only teaching English, by the way, also teaching standard subjects, everything from PE to music to science to art and everything else in between. And by the way, I'm a teacher. I'm primarily a science teacher, but I also teach English language arts, which is different to English language. I don't teach, my students are fluent English speakers, and it's a matter of teaching them how to write an opinion piece, how to write a narrative piece, and everything else like that. So what are we up to? We're about 1.5 kilometers into this lap so far. These these boats on the right hand side here are Coast Guard. If you're still watching at this point, well done. So yeah, that bridge links Hong Kong and mainland China. There's a jetty. That's my turnaround point for this run. I'll go to there, and then I'll go back to the start. That will be another 6.7k, one of many. By the way, I'm probably going a little bit too quick. My speed right now is about 4 minutes 40 per kilometer, which isn't crazy, but I don't need to be doing that. I'm here to go all day rather than do anything fast. So I might ease back a little bit to about 5 minutes per kilometer is very sustainable. The spike, the pointy building over there, that's part of an area called Talent Park. It's very beautiful there, and we're gonna do a run there. I'll video a run there one of these days, but not today. Mostly older people. All the young people must be nursing hangovers. Hi. How are you feeling? Good? Good, good. I'll see you back there. She's another runner who wants to be part of today, but her times didn't quite line up with mine, so we're just saying hi to each other as we go past each other. So yeah. And I've got some more friends joining in at about lunchtime, I think, and then hopefully in the afternoon, when I'll probably be starting to be getting tired, I'm going to need support then. I'm going to walk up this tiny rise, not because I need to right now, but I just want to conserve as much energy as I can, and I'm probably going a bit quicker than I need to, so I'll just ease it back a bit. As you can see, modern China loves building things with dynamic architecture, and this, footbridge is a perfect example of that. That's a canal that goes up into a urban area. I could take that trail for the run as well. It's a very nice place to run as well, and actually more shade. I might even do that later if it warms up. Right now the temperature's perfect for running. It's about somewhere between 15 and 18 degrees centigrade and clear blue skies, so it's awesome. I've got a couple of very serious friends who are, I've got a couple of friends who are very serious runners, and they're out and about running today, but they're on very strict training schedules, getting geared up for. One's doing a marathon soon, like a fast marathon. He'll do probably the marathon in about 2 hours 40, and the other guy is in his last stages of training for an Ironman, and yeah, he's super serious about doing well with that, which is awesome. Okay, I'll turn onto this jetty. There's more people here, a bit more of a crowd. Actually, this is a funny park. There's a KFC here that you order with a QR code on an app, and there's a KFC kitchen in the middle of the park, but it's not really a shop that you walk into, it's just a kitchen. And then once they've made your food, they'll put the food into a robot, and the robot will bring you your food wherever you are in the park. It's pretty funny. One day, of course, the robots will wake up and kill us all, but until then, they're a lot of fun. Well, I got taken out by that lady, so I'll just go around the circle at the top here and then go back to where I started. So you shall see that trail from an entirely different perspective. And I'm planning on filming another one of these later in the day when I'm almost too tired to hold the camera. That should be fun. What am I now? I just hit 10 kilometers. All the fishermen. Okay. So this is Chico. That hill behind it is Nanshan. Nan means south, Shan means mountain. So for Shenzhen, that's the South Mountain, obviously. A lot of my friends went hiking there yesterday. Hello. Somebody taking a video of me. Yeah, so a lot of my friends were hiking there yesterday, but I didn't want to because I had to get ready for today, and I know they had a big party planned, and I didn't want to risk getting involved in that because I'm pretty sure I would have if I was there. But I feel good today. And they'll be some of the ones that are sleeping in, holding a hangover, and joining me in the afternoon. Usually here, because it's very scenic, especially that view there, usually here there's multiple couples getting wedding photos taken, but none today. I guess the day after New Year's Day is a weird time to take wedding photos. So the big cluster of buildings in front, that's where I started running from. That's known as, I think I mentioned before, that's known as Peninsula. And there's one big sort of square one over the back behind the dark ones on the right hand side. That's a brand new one. I don't think people are quite living there yet, but that's been a very recent development. I think it was finished late last year, if it's finished at all yet. Oh yeah, actually a funny point, this beach here is sand, kids can come and play on the sand, but because of the border between mainland China and Hong Kong, you are not even allowed into the water up to your ankles. If anybody goes swimming there, the Coast Guard will pull them out, even ankle deep. It's actually quite ridiculous. But I guess I need to draw a line in the sand pardon the pun. And their line in the sand is you do not enter the water at all. There's other places you can swim on the beaches around Shenzhen, but this one, being so close to the border in China and Hong Kong, is yeah, not allowed. As you can probably see, I'm having another walk up this huge hill. Again, just trying to slow my pace down again. Okay, let's do it. I might even go through the garden this time rather than along the water. Even though it's not hot, the sun is still kind of, yeah, some shade would be good. If you're still watching at this point, well done. So this will be uploaded to YouTube as a treadmill scenery video as well. So it's I'm not talking as much on this one. I'm not commentating as a tourist as much, but so it might be less interesting for general viewers. But I hope it's still a good running video for people that are looking for something to look at while they're on their treadmill. By the way, I do that a lot myself. If the weather is bad, I'll jump on my treadmill at home and watch a video that somebody else has taken, whether it's in New York or Rio de Janeiro or Switzerland or London or Thailand or Sydney or anywhere else in the world. There are tons of them and they're really great. So this is my contribution to that, I guess you'd say niche or genre of having videos that people can see the world while they're running or walking on their treadmill as well. Of course, you don't need to be running or walking. You can just watch this as a regular video, but it's absolutely targeted at that too. By the way, if I am doing a run to someone else's video, I never listen to them. I always turn the sound off. I only want the scenery, and then I'll listen to music while I run on the treadmill. So I'm happy to talk because I know all those people that are running are not listening to this anyway. So yeah, maybe nobody will listen to this, but that's okay. I'll stay here. Land here and accommodation is one of the most expensive places in China and therefore the world. It's like Hong Kong level prices really per square meter or square foot if you're in the States. And because especially that place, especially Peninsula, but that's more luxury of course. But anyway, even the non-luxury places are still incredibly expensive to buy. It's strange, renting here is relatively cheap, but buying is, I mean, it's an investment for people who want to put their money into real estate, who have a lot of money. Most people don't. Most ordinary families don't buy real estate in Shenzhen. They normally rent, and they might buy a property in a neighboring city near Shenzhen, which are typically less than half the price per square meter. I hope I'm holding the camera at the right angle. The reason I haven't got it on my head is because I forgot the screw to attach the camera to my headgear. So yeah, that was just pure stupidity, nothing planned. But I figure that the wide angle and the stabilization of this GoPro can make up for my shaky hand. We're up to 12 kilometers now. I will stop at exactly 13.4. That'll be the end of lap 2. There's a nice little coffee shop in here. Bookstore coffee shop. Might even duck in there later. I might have my laps. Order a coffee one way, pick it up to go on the way back. I'm actually on the bike track, but it's okay today because weekends, because it's got more families and people here walking, bikes are actually banned from here on weekends because with the big crowds it's just a bit too dangerous having bikes here as well. As a bike rider, when I used to live here riding bikes, that was frustrating. Not to be able to ride here on the weekend, but you could never really ride here very well anyway because of the crowds. So I think it's a sensible thing. Almost back. You might remember this place. The lighthouse. There's not too many lighthouses here. That's one of them. Hi again. You're still running. Still running. Good. She's done another lap. Okay, that's 13 kilometers. 400 more meters. So I hope you like that. And yeah, if you're watching this far, well done. If you're running or walking on a treadmill, well done. Hope to see one of yours one day too. And yeah, I'll stop the camera in a minute or so. And maybe see you later today if you want to run with somebody who is very, very tired. Huh. Still got a little bit more to go. Another 150 meters. I'll just go up to here and back. Doing a turn to the right. Maybe the gardens are a bit of a shortcut. I'll have to keep that in mind for next time. And we're done. Okay, bye.